Welcome back, Holotable Heroes, to another Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your boy Scribble, and we are a day late and $1 short of everything in life, but most importantly, we are definitely late on this particular Galactic challenge. Turns out, even Scribble takes time off work. I went visiting the family over the Easter break, and I have to tell you, it was phenomenal. Probably the best Easter break ever to existed. I hope yours was fantastic, but it turns out Tuskens. God, this Galactic challenge sucks.
Scraps here, so give it up.
My dead body.
Okie dokie, so the modifiers for this particular Galactic challenge are as follows. Global modifier being the remnant of power. Essentially, whenever we inflict a debuff, we're going to be gaining stacks of Imperial Rule, which is going to increase our offense and our potency. It doesn't really come into play, I'll be honest. Tusken Ambush, we don't care. The odds. It sucks. They're going to be doing lots and lots of attacks, and they cannot be countered attack, and they got loads of health steals. Really? It's frustrating, guys. I'm going to tell you right out the gate, we are not going to be red boxing this one because, honestly, there are better things to do in life than this. So, let's take a look at the feats. We need to complete the battle with a full team of Tuskens. We need to win after gaining momentum 150 or more times, and we need to win after attacking out of turn 20 or more times. Let us start with the majority of the feats. We're just going to go in at tier 10, and we're going to use everybody's favorite rebels. That would be the CLS lineup over here. This is a very easy way of getting our attacks out of turn, completing the battle, not losing anybody, just having a good time, and everybody gets to enjoy it. So, go in with your CLS rebels, and we're immediately going to focus down on Adrad because he sucks. So, go after Adrad, have them do the shoosty things. We're just going to flip it on back and reverse it. We're just going to take away everything that we possibly can do, and then we're going to focus on Giant Urso. She's going to try and revive Adrad, and we're going to be like, whoopsie, you're blind so you can't land a single thing. Then we're going to finish her off for good. I think, well, maybe we'll spread some of that love around and kill everybody else first as well. That sounds like a really nice way to do this. Just spread around that damage, and we're going to come in with a big little AoE bop coming out of our boy Chupio. Brap! That is a lot of stacking offense for our boy Chupio over there. He is best Pio. All right. Easy peasy, quick and easy, Jack and Ori and all that business. That's going to do most of our feats. However, it's still going to be a little bit frustrating. Drop down to tier 6 in order to get our Tusken feats done. I will quite happily show you my Tuscanus. My Tuscanus warriors, they are wonderful Tusken warriors. We're going in with a full cadre here. We've got a Relic 5 and a Relic 4 on Tusken Raider and respectively. The others are gear 8. We've got a couple, actually Tusken warriors gear 9. Look at that. Gucci looking kind of suave over there with your face helmet thing. I do have some Zetas. You do not need all the Zetas that I have. All we're going to do is win this battle. If you can, take some time to remod and get it all looking pretty. Now, I'm not going to use the special there from our because I want to save that just a little bit. Now, obviously, we need to kill Radus, but in my setup, the only person that packs any punch is going to be Raider, so the only person who's going to be doing those hits is going to be Raider. This will also gain us momentum feats thanks to the wonderful leadership that is the Tusken Chieftain. So, big hits are always going to be coming from our Tusken Raider, so I'm going to save the attacks from him to go on Adrad. Every time we attack Adrad, he's going to be gaining stacks of that, whatever it is, upload progress, and nobody likes it. Nobody likes it when he gets that upload progress. We do not want him hitting that hope, obviously, but sometimes it is unavoidable. Now, Tusken Warrior, very important that you keep Tusken Warrior alive. They do have a nice tasty dispel, and it seems that they got incredibly lucky there by landing a 2-turn ability block on our boy Raider. So let's just keep going over here. Hopefully we'll get round to another turn and we'll be able to get another dispel off. Beautiful. We really need to be focusing down on Adrad right now. Oh, one hit nearly took him out completely. There we go. Let's just go full send. Full send on Adrad. Gotta kill him. I said we gotta kill him. Kill the Adrad before he does stuff. After we kill Adrad, it is vitally important that we just go full send on Jin. Make sure that she cannot go ahead and revive Adrad. Revive Rad is bad. Okay. Come on. Obviously, the the momentum... Oh, she's gone. The momentum feats are very easy to get done here, but we are going to be doing it at a higher tier anyway, so don't stress too much about getting your momentum. We will be able to do that elsewhere. Bye-bye, Bistan. It was nice knowing you, pal, and we'll just have to kill Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder twice. That is officially his name. I have it on good authority. Good night, Irene, and that will give us full Tuskens and some momentum feats. Now, in order to take it that one step further, we do need to get one last Tusken momentum feat. Now, I don't bother doing it on the highest tier because I find you just put yourself in a position where you may well die very quickly. So going at tier 9, that's all we need is tier 9. And I find the easiest way to do this is with bounty hunters. If you do not have significant investment in your Tuskens, go bounty hunters. You could probably do it with Jabba Labba Doodah, but I'm going to go for a fast contract, guys, okay? We're going to go in with Aura Singh lead. I'm going to take Mando and Grief. Obviously, you need Boba Fett Sign of Django in this setup to make it work. And I'm going to take in Bosk finally as our last man in the plan in the pie in the sky. What is the nuance of this particular Galactic challenge? Try not to die and try not to cry. They are words to live by. Follow my advice and you might be upset, or you might be happy. I don't know. We'll find out later on, won't we? Okay, so if they kill someone, like it looks like it's incredibly likely that they're going to do right out the gate here, then it's probably a good idea just to go back in and restart. Because if they go ahead and kill your Bosk, just go, I hate you, Rogue One. And then restart, basically. Trust me. Trust me, you can get a decent opener. You just need to make sure that your Bosk does not die at the gate. And then we need to make sure he's not ability blocked so that he can get that taunt. Then we can just do a bunch of turns, hit contract, and then we can say, God damn it, Adrad! That's not looking pretty right now. Why? Keep on trying. Just stay calm. Breathe. It's okay. Oh. Okay, finally, we get to do stuff and things this time. So we're going to get the taunt up with Bosk, and then we're going to immediately try to focus down and get our contract done. Mass assist from Grief, that's going to trigger the bonus frenzy turn from Bosk. Mass assist from Bosk. Boba Fett Sign of Django can do literal stuff and things at the same time, and then yeet Adras and his stupid fish-looking face off the planet. Once you've got rid of the fired calamari, then you can just focus entirely on the Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder. He is, of course, the most irritating but useful taunting tank in this particular lineup. So what we can do now is essentially farm momentum off Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder. Provided he has a buff, he will always revive. Those of you that remember my Sector 3 video of The Last Conquest, I believe you could easily cheese Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder to get a bunch of kills, a bunch of non-separatist droid kills, a bunch of Masters training, all of that good business, and blinds as well. It's fantastic. Same principle applies here. We have the added benefit that Jyn Erso can revive her allies when she does an AoE. Well, she needs to crit in order for it to happen, but she can revive allies, so we need to focus the damage on Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder, but only ever kill him when he has got a buff. Okay, now Boba Fett Sign of Django can use his AoEs, but I actually prefer just using the basics on SRP, provided he has a buff, and only save his first special for when the Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder has no buffs and has got low health. So as you can see here, he's got buffs at the moment. Jyn is taking 1,000 turns. Don't disintegrate anybody, just keep them alive. And we're just going to go ahead and use some specials here. We're trying to cycle back around to a Boba Fett Sign of Django turn. Unfortunately, we can't kill Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder, so we'll just hit Jyn, but it's okay. What you might notice is that the momentum sign on Django will bug out, and it won't show any additional stacks gaining, but have faith. Provided Boba Fett Sign of Django, sorry, provided he is critting, then you are gaining stacks of momentum. What I recommend is you just try to drag this battle out as long as possible. There is no problem using his basic over the AoEs because provided the enemy has got no protection, you will more or less be gaining the same level of momentum as if you used an AoE against 4 living enemies, and this helps you keep them alive longer. If you happen to be in a position where you have to kill someone and Xaereth Rebel Pathfinder does not have a buff, then make sure you do not kill Jyn. Like I said, Jin can get a revive and can drag out this battle. I'm pretty certain I drag this out until about the 8-minute mark. I think they actually eventually kill my Bosk, and that is the point at which I decide to just lock in the win, because it's more important that you actually finish out than try to drag it on too far and then realize that you can't actually kill the enemy right at the end. Thanks to that disintegrate, Jin will never be able to revive Adrad, which is super important, because if that guy came back and then used that hope and got rid of the, did that protection disruption and then put that locked heal immunity, it would be incredibly... Can you tell that this Galactic challenge might have warped my fragile little mind ever so slightly? Well, that's what we get when we have some time off over the Easter break and then we come back to this monstrosity, the Galactic Challenge. But it's okay, because if we get this done, and done you shall get it with my guidance and help and advice, then at least we'll still be able to get 90% of the rewards with 30% of the effort. Because trust me, I know people with Relic 7 Tuskens and they still struggled to complete the red box of this particular Galactic Challenge. That is just how difficult and frustrating this particular one is. As you can see, we've got Xaereth Pathfinder here on very low health. I decide to just kill Cassian Andor here, because if I use the first special from Boba Fett, Cyan Django, he would likely kill Xaereth Pathfinder, and we do not want that at all. There's Jin with the revive, bringing back Cassian. Xaereth Pathfinder has once again got his buffs available to him, so we can just farm him. Unfortunately, he did start to taunt, so I had to kill him with others. The only thing I could say that perhaps might help you here, guys, is if you happen to lower the modding on your allies, make them entirely tanky and fast, but not incredibly damaging, because we want them to survive. We want to drag this out. We have an insta-kill mechanic with our boy Mando, should the need arise. Mando does also have a call to assist, which we can use on Cyan of Django to gain more stacks of momentum. Happy days. But that's about it, really. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just kind of the long and short of it. You just want to try and drag this out for as long as possible. Kill everything you possibly can as many times. But, make sure that they don't stay dead. And there's a good lad. Alrighty, I'm just going to fast forward this video just so you can see it. Slow it down if you want. But I don't want to watch it. And that is going to about do it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, if we go in, we've got the gold box. The gold box is second best rewards. You don't want to R8 your entire Tusken faction to try and hammer your head at the wall for several hours trying to beat Adrad at the top tier. Just go in like this. If you've got a little bit more investment in your Tuskens, maybe you can take on tier 7 or perhaps even tier 8 to get a little bit easier of a method of hitting that particular gold box. But the true takeaway from this is that Tuskens are not always the best galactic challenges in the game, and CG really likes to make us suffer after the Easter break. But I want to know what teams that you guys used. Very curious for that. Let me know in the comment section down below, and make sure you like and subscribe, because if you don't, I will cry myself to sleep incessantly. Okay, so please do so. I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.